I'm Reverend Jim Vanderweel, and I'm the minister of Community Church Unitarian Universalist. We're located on Fleur-de-Lis Drive, 6690 Fleur-de-Lis Drive in New Orleans. This is the first Energy Star building designed and constructed in Louisiana, and the first Energy Star designed and constructed house of worship in the country.
As a nonprofit, a church is not eligible for the tax credits. The congregation put together 50%, and the grant was 50%, and that really made it possible.
There are a number of members of our congregation who are chemists. There are many members of our congregation who pay attention to nature and hold a concern for the earth. And we decided as long as we were going to rebuild, we were going to try to do it to 21st century standards. So we designed the church with all of the windows on the north where they don't take in direct light, and other windows sprinkled throughout in a way that provides indirect lighting into our sanctuary, for example. So we are limiting the amount of exposure to the sun, but receiving the benefits of the sun in terms of light.
The benefit to the church is that, for one thing, we're saving on our electric bills, and as a result, we have more program money. We have 66 solar panels on this particular building, and we do have an annex that has another 10 solar panels on. The production during the summertime, I think we're reaching essentially net zero. There are some months, especially this time of the year, when we're not using a lot of air conditioning, that we get a net gain, much more energy being produced than we're using. When it was being designed, we were aiming towards net zero.
It helped us to be able to turn to the chemists and have them explain what carbon, the effect of carbon on our atmosphere, the thin veil of atmosphere that we have that protects us from the sun. What we tried to do is we tried to make a statement. We tried to say this is the way that more people should be going. It's not just us here at this congregation, but as a congregation we're willing to do this. We want more people to convert away from using coal and gas sources for their energy and begin to use the natural products that were available through the wind and through solar. Such a gift, such a marvelous gift that we have available to us.
We chose to basically share power with the rest of the community. So in this case, Entergy gets the credit when we have an excess amount of energy being produced, and if we expect to have any future at all, we need to find ways to reduce the amount of carbon dioxide. In Louisiana, our hope is that there's an exchange that takes place where there's less dependence on fossil fuels into the future, and an increased amount of alternative energies being used, both wind offshore and onshore, certainly solar panels. This was a very special project in energy efficiency that other people could look to for as a model.
Somebody has to begin this whole process of holding our earth sacred. I still see this as the Garden of Eden. I'm grateful that we had the program to put solar panels on our roof. I'm grateful for the availability of solar that has been promoted in the state of Louisiana. And I certainly hope that the vision that has been started will carry forth and will flower into a more full awareness of the importance of solar, and more people will take advantage of converting. Louisiana Solar.